And we are back with a brand new edition. And of course, I know I'm late. I know I'm fucking hella late, but that's fucking all right. That's all right. I'm hella late. I was talking to Bevy about some things that you all are fucking driving me mad about. We're gonna get into. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. All right, but until then, let me introduce myself because I always then we go left, we go right, we fucking go under, and I forget. So, what up, Gish Girlfriend? What up, Courtney? What up, Tail Feather? What up, Yessie and Susan? All right, so let's talk. Okay, my name is Jen. I am obviously your manifestation bestie, where I teach you how to leverage the law of assumption and everything else to work in your goddamn fucking favor. So I know that sounds good to you. So click the follow button, subscribe button, wherever you're watching from. I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time. If you ever miss a live, I always put them on the tube of you. And you have 24 hours to watch the live replay. Oh, flashy. Let me know how you like it. And I gotta look at your shit, bitch. But it's been an early morning for you. I always go, so you have 24 hours to watch my YouTube replay where I turn off the ads so you get to watch it ad fucking free. You're goddamn welcome. I manifested my boyfriend from no contact to living with me in only 4 fucking weeks, and I managed to master that and cut that shit in half. So if you want me to manifest your SP for you, or you want to work with me one-on-one, right now is the time to get it. Okay, we have SP stories, WhatsApp community, which you should be a part of anyway. Text coaching, all that shit. Which we're going to talk about because I don't know why this is confusing to people. We also will be having 2 master classes that will be popping off in the next 2 weeks, where it's going to conquer your over fucking thinking. We'll start there for the ladies. And for the fellas, I'm going to teach you how to leverage what we know about women to get your manifestation quicker, because a lot of men have the potential to manifest very quickly if they fucking learn how to leverage what we know about the woman specimen. So, so next week, or the end of this week, excuse me. The end of this week, the Manifest for Me will be turning to a monthly recurring for anybody new. It will not, I keep my word, okay? It will not affect those that are already in it. But if you are procrastinating and you don't want to know, you might want to get it now, because if not, and you procrastinate, next week, it will be a monthly recurring. Okie dokie. All right. Lulu, they're in the fucking YouTube, bitch. Except for today's. And I have not turned on the ads for yesterday's, so catch the replay. All right, we have a friendly contest every day here on Tiki Talk Talk. So if you share this live or repost this live, you'll be entered to win some amazing goddamn prizes. All right. We talk mainly about SPs. What the fuck? Okay, Molly. In an hour, cool, I'm down for the cause. Let's talk about how to manifest on a time crunch. Okay, we talk mainly about SPs around here. If you don't like that shit, there's a whole nother fucking live I'm pretty sure you can go watch. But we are not, luckily for you, exclusive to SPs. If you have a question, drop it in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer. If you want to know how to manifest weight loss, that's how I got my start in the manifestation community. Health, business success, money, what you want. Manifest on a time crunch. You want to live somewhere new? You want to manifest on a time crunch? I've done it all, which is why I can teach you how to do it, because I only teach what I've successfully manifested. You know, ethically speaking and all. Okay? All right. So if you want to manifest your SP in an hour, okay, the thing is you can't focus on the time. That most people, the problem is keep going. Who the fuck said that? Who gives a fuck, Courtney? Of course he wants a relationship with you, and he misses your son, wants to see him. Of course he does, because he wants nothing more than to be a family with me. Duh. Dawn, you're going to persist is what you're going to do. Okay, because they're always a raging bitch. They can't change that shit. So you're going to persist. That's what you're going to do. You're going to keep going. This is where you guys falter. Is you guys question too much. You guys listen too much to what the fuck comes out of their mouth. That's your biggest problem. Okay? Especially if you're in contact with your SP. You guys are constantly reacting. You're like, I've been doing so good for 24 hours. You know, does manifestation take a long time? Yes and no. It depends on you, okay? Can you get your shit quickly? Yeah. But you have to discipline yourself, okay? You have to discipline your mind. You know, it's like I use the example all the time where it's like, okay, if you want to learn how to swim, if you go to the pool once a month, how long do you think it's going to take for you to learn how to swim? But if you went to the pool daily, how long would it take you to learn how to swim? Much faster, right? Why do kids end up like babies, right? When they start to walk? Why do they end up walking within like a week, right? Because they don't just try that shit once and then like call it a wrap, bro. Like, I'll give it a chance a week from now. No, they fall down, they get their ass right back up. They take a step, fall down, get their ass right back up. Take a step, fall down, get their ass right back up. Like, that's what they do. And now, therefore, they learn how to walk very quickly. Same thing with typing, okay? If you sat there and only typed once a year, how long is it going to fucking take for you to learn how to type? But when you get there and you sit there and you learn how to do it over and over and over again and you type every fucking day, it comes a lot quicker. You learn how to do it a lot quicker. That's how manifestation works. Does it take a long time? No, but here's where you guys fault. Is you are constantly looking for something else. Constantly. Theta waves. Let me just do theta waves. Yes. Oh, well, let me ask you this. Because again, I keep telling you this shit. Did you do theta waves to manifest a breakup? Did you sit there and be like, you know what? Let me listen to some theta waves. So what makes you think you have to do any of that shit to get back with your SP? You don't. But what you keep doing is fucking yourself up because you're like, oh, there's been a lot of talk about this, so I need to do this because that's what somebody else is doing. Do you know what you're telling yourself without telling yourself? Nothing's working. I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do this next thing, this thing, this thing. They said to do this. I got to do this. I got to do this. I got to do this. Well, then you know what? Get your fucking bracelets on, start shaking your shit and be like, because maybe you'll get your shit. It's fucking stupid. Stop telling yourself over and over and over again that you need something else because it's not working. You didn't need any of that stupid shit to get what you have now. So you don't need it to get the opposite. But you guys keep telling yourself that. Stop fucking doing that. Stop doing that. Stop telling yourself this isn't working. I need something else. The only thing I've told you a million goddamn fucking times, the only thing that curated your breakup and everything in your fucking life is what you thought about, what you spoke about to people. That's it. That's all. You didn't do nothing goddamn else. So why do you think this is where the manifestation community keeps fucking you up? Okay, they keep fucking you up because they keep telling you, you need this, you need that, you need this. They slid back. What do I do? What you were doing? What other answer are you looking for? We don't keep a Rolodex of techniques around here where we're like, oh, it slid back. Here's the technique for that shit. No, you're going to continue to do what you've been doing and persist forward and look at everything from a feedback perspective. That's all you have to fucking do. Stop overcomplicating this shit because it's fucking you up. It's fucking you up. Okay? You follow all these creators and they're like, live in the end, just decide, just do this, just do that, just do this, just do that. And you're like, oh, well, they said to do that with theta waves. I got to listen to theta waves now. Oh, I need to visualize. I need to create, I need to do this. It's called content, people. It's called content. Okay? They have to come up with new content. So they keep coming up with new content. But you're taking it and you're running with it and thinking you have to do 55,000 things. Then you're fucking exhausted. I would be, so I can't blame you on that fucking front because I'd be exhausted too. And now you're exhausted because you're putting way too much pressure on shit. You're way overthinking the shit. And so because of that, it becomes a job. It's like you can't do anything else because you're just suffocate. I need this. Oh, they said this. Oh, they said they do this. I need that too. No, fuck whatever someone else is doing. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Do you, boo? And do what you've been doing the entire fucking time and fuck the rest. You have to cut out the noise because the more you get immersed in this stupid shit that's out here. Well, that's why it's like I'm supposed to watch content just to see what people are talking about. So I can, clear out the fucking stupid noise for you. But it fucking hurts my brain cells every time I watch a video because it comes across my For You page. I'm just like, what the fuck are they talking about? I don't even know what they're talking about. And then why now the big trend is to make video content where you're staring at a fucking ceiling? To me, that's fucking stupid. I was like, seriously? You can't even get your ass fucking up and make some content and say you want to just put the phone at your ceiling while you talk. Like, it's fucking dumb. It's dumb, but they're looking for content. You have to understand that most creators care about the algorithms. I'm here to tell you what you want. Well, I'm never here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear. Okay? They care about their algorithms. I personally don't give a fuck. I had no idea that when you went on the replays to download them, it tells you how many people viewed your live. I had no idea. I could see the number here, but I didn't know like thousands of people view my lives. Because I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. The content's the content. I'll put out the content. But they're doing things to trick the algorithm, because that's what they care about. And you feed into the bullshit. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. You only need to do what you've always been doing. Control. But this time, it takes discipline. You need to discipline your mind. You need to start disciplining your mind. Because up until now, your mind has done nothing but run fucking wild. Just let the thoughts go where they go. Playing Russian roulette in your mind. Just thinking how you're thinking. And I've told you 10 million times now that your most dominant thoughts are based on your 3D. What you don't want instead of what you want. You can't do that. You need to stop doing that. And you need to discipline yourself. You can't it's the stupidest shit in the world to be like, I've been disciplined for 24 hours. Where's it at? Okay, here's the thing. When you make stupid ass statements like that, because that's what they are, you have not disciplined your mind. You're telling yourself you have. But if you have, then why are you wondering where it's at? That tells me all I need to know. Okay, that tells me all I need to know. When you guys say that stupid shit, I'm just like, no, you haven't, because you're still checking. Because you're wondering where it's at. Then that means that you're not disciplining your mind. You just need to discipline your inner conversations, the things that you're fucking telling yourself. Over and over and over again. Stop checking. There's nothing to check. Because whatever you're going to check is only designed. Like, you have to look at it this way. If I'm going to check, then it's like I want to find what I don't want to find. If I'm going to check, I'm looking for a reason to hurt my feelings. Because what do I need to, what are you looking to find? You're like in some weirdo imaginative world. You think you're going to check their social media and they're just going to, what? Have a fucking love broadcast out to you? So what are you looking for? What are you looking for? Every time you check the 3D, you're expecting the worst, the opposite of what you want. Because if you weren't, why do you need to check? Do kids need to check to see if Santa Claus is going to bring them a gift? Or gifts? No. They try to stay awake. They try to catch the fat man going down the chimney, right? But at the end of the day, they go to bed. And they just know. Tomorrow, Santa gets all the goddamn credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Santa never brings a pair of pajamas to the children. He brings the bikes, the PlayStations, right? The big shit. And I was like, how the fuck does that guy get all the goddamn credit? For the good shit, right? But they go to bed, leave cookies out, unless you're my daughter. Because she's like, he eats enough cookies. So she'll like leave him out some like rice or some, she's always left him out some random shit. Because she's like, he eats too many cookies. So she'll leave him out pasta, whatever the fuck. Yeah, the guy's got to have a hearty meal. You know, they leave carrots out for the fucking reindeers. And they go to bed just knowing that they're going to wake up tomorrow to a gift from Santa. Do they question it at all? No. You need to do that. You need to do that. Your problem is you question everything. You question everything. Like, it's the stupidest shit in the fucking world. Which is why I went into the manifestation, the Manifest for You Besties communities today and said, stop questioning shit, because your fucking SP's photos are in multiple places. What are you questioning? That's your problem. That's your biggest problem. Is you question. You check and check and check and check. Like it's somehow going to fucking change. It's not. Go ahead. If you don't believe me, I want you to go ahead and look at the sky. I want you to spend 24 hours and just stare at the sky. Keep checking the sky. Go ahead and you let me know when the motherfucker turns pink. And I don't mean the goddamn sunset. Go ahead. Just keep checking. We'll do purple instead. And let me know when the fucking sky turns purple. Doesn't matter how many times you check. It isn't going to change. So I just got a text that clearly they're not on my live right now, because if they were, they wouldn't have sent the text. Okay, but that's your guys' problem. Check, 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 check. I've been doing everything right. Check, check, check. If you're doing everything right, what you checking for? If you know you and your SP are together, or going to get back, or are getting back together, what you checking for? If you know that your SP is going to text you, because why the fuck wouldn't they? What you checking your phone for? At the end of the day, why are you sitting there observing your day and being like, they still haven't texted me? It's been like 4 months since we last talked. If you know they're going to contact you, why are you saying that to yourself? That's your problem. So if you want your shit quickly, stop checking. Stop checking. Because all you do is create false assumptions that don't benefit you. This is the biggest thing I used to tell my entrepreneur clients, right? And I still tell them, I still have to fucking tell them every week, is stop checking. Because the data isn't telling you what the problem is. Your thoughts around the data, though, that is telling you what the problem is. But there's no evidence behind it. So you're looking at the data, the stats, right? Because they tell you check the data. You look at the data and now you're like, it's my hook. What part of the data told you that? Well, they're only watching for the first 5 seconds. That just means you don't have strong enough title. So, and the data never told you that. So until you decide that you have a solid ass fucking hook, you better get a grip, because the data ain't going to change until you decide that you found the magical key. I just have to edit. Do you know how many of these? This is what you have to think. And if you don't believe me, watch their videos. You'll know, because they twitch. Okay? That's how you know how much. Love Coach Kayla, they all do it. They heavily edit their videos. If you don't believe me, watch. Because when they'll be talking, that's called editing. Me, on the other hand, I press fucking record and I let that shit ride. Like, that shit rides all the way to the end. No editing involved. Zilch. Because my content's my content. I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. But like I said, watch their videos. Watch how many times they go in the video. That's because they had to cut and paste together. It's called video editing. Okay? And I feel like, well, what are you editing? Did you have to pause because you were unsure of what the fuck you were talking about? Or just coming up with some shit? And then a lot of things they talk about don't make sense. There's that part. So, that's what you have to realize. Okay? So I need you to get out of your own fucking head. And I need you to stop assuming what doesn't, for the 10,000th time, benefit you. Stop doing that. Because when you start making everything about you, right? When you start making everything about you and you toot your own horn, just like in the Toot Your Own Horn Intensive, I saw a comment come across yesterday that said her SP called her babe for the first time ever. That's goddamn fucking right. Because she started making things about her. Putting herself on that pedestal. Knowing who the fuck you are and knowing exactly how they feel about you. You question everything. Stop doing that. You can start in our fucking whole ass WhatsApp community. We'll just start there. Y'all get offended by the stupidest of shit. Somebody has a difference of opinion, you're like, you guys clap back at them. I'm like, this is the problem. Dawn, why the fuck are you fighting with your SP all the time? If you're fighting with your SP all the fucking time, that is because you still aren't applying what the fuck I said. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Because all you're doing is showing him that you're the crazy one, not her, you. You're the problem, not her, you. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You don't need to argue and fight. What is there to fight about? Because nothing gets resolved. They pull back. And now you're upset. And now you're like, what do I do? Shut the fuck up. Why don't you listen? Because he's going to tell you exactly where you're going wrong in your thoughts. And if you're fighting about fucking gutter trash, why on earth would you give her that satisfaction? I will never in life fight about gutter trash. Fuck that bitch. Fight about her? Seriously? She's not on my level. She'll never be on my level. So what the fuck do I need to fight with my boyfriend about gutter trash for? For what? I know what my shit is. You need to know what yours is. And shut the fuck up. Don't worry. You're in contact with your SP. I got that part, obviously. We have even been together a few times, which of course I love, but about what? He goes back to her after, and I know I shouldn't be doing, but I want him back. So fucking what? So what? If you've watched my story was the exact same. So we would hang out during the day, right? Former gutter trash was living with my boyfriend at the time, with our kids. So, do you know where he was during the day? In my fucking place. And he had to go back home. It didn't take rocket science to know where he was going back to. Do you think I thought about that shit? No. Because I was like, that's goddamn right. He was, again, it's about me. I was like, he's at my place every goddamn day. I don't give a fuck. Because he was with me. Because I'm that bitch. That was it. That was all. So, therefore, the next day, care to guess where he was? With me again. Do you think I was going to take that time and argue with him and fight with him? No. No. We had a great time. Over and over and over again. I didn't give a fuck. So. A week ago, you saw SP on, what is this, Testnem? A week ago, you saw SP on a dating site. Did I tell you that I did not fucking sleep well? Sunday. Came and went. Anyway. A week ago, I saw SP on a dating site. I liked his profile, but he deactivated his account. Why the fuck did you like his profile? Do you understand how stupid that? Thanks, one cell girlfriend. You understand how stupid that shit sounds, right? You got me fucked up if I'm gonna like somebody's profile, like my SP's profile on a dating website. Plus, on top of that, he deactivated his account. Well, that's good, right? Isn't that good? But it's a little contradicting. Because what the fuck are you doing on that site? This is where two things are happening. One, either you're on the site and happen to see if he was on the site, which that's weird because I've never done that. I mean, I'm on all the dating sites, but I'm not on the dating sites. I just never deactivated my profiles. I just uninstalled the app. I literally never gave it a second thought. I never thought about it, to be quite frank. I just uninstalled the app. I never thought about deactivating my profile. But one, he deactivated it, and you're on the site because one, either you're looking for someone, or two, which I'm willing to bank this is the right answer, is you literally are on these dating sites to see if your SP is. What in the crazy town shit is that? Who in the fuck? This is where I tell you, you guys go looking for things to fucking trigger you. You go looking. You're literally digging. And then you get upset. You get upset. Because you're like, oh my God, he's on Bumble. What the how would you know that? How the fuck would you know that? What in the crazy psycho stalker shit is that shit? Let's just be frank. I never in a million years, it's like people's minds are wild to me. Because never in a million years did I ever think to see if a motherfucker was on Tinder. For what? How is that going to make me feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, my ex that I was with, the one that was, you know, crazy, literally from a Jason Bourne movie. After I kicked his ass out, we have a good couple friend that lived in the same complex, and I was hanging out with them, and they were like, what the fuck happened? Because it was like a story, so I had to tell the story because it was like a wild ass story. And it was over. It was a wrap. I had no interest. So I would tell the story. And they were like, yeah, I think I didn't want to say anything. But once we went over there and when we were like, you know, how guys, like, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? That little, hug, a bromance hug. Yeah, he goes, I noticed he had a Tinder app open. I was like, oh, was he looking for somebody else to match his crazy shit? Like, but never once would I have thought about going on a dating website to see if they were on it. That shit is... Because where the fuck, realistically, would your mind go if they were on that dating website? I would rather just not know. Not go digging and then like their goddamn profile. You be so fucking for real. Yeah. I hope you feel stupid. That's my whole job right now, is to make you feel like this is stupid as shit. Because be so fucking for real to like their goddamn profile. What? Clearly, are you serious right now, baby? Okay, well, I can't do today, but slide her ass in tomorrow after my live. Because what in the crazy town? Y'all need to get a grip. Yeah, slide her on my fucking calendar tomorrow after my live. Oh, I mean, that's not the 15th, is it? No. Okay. We still have time. Oh. Oh, you're here. You're here, bitch. Okay. Poor temps. Well, here, I don't have my tattoo yet. I'm getting it this week, but here's what I need you to do, poor temps. I need you to seriously shut the fuck up. Why are you not doing what I told you to do? Why are you not doing what the fuck I told you to do? Don't play games unless you want me to call you out here on TikTok. I can do that, okay? Don't play games. Okay? I told you to stop thinking how you're fucking thinking, and I told you to stop saying what the fuck you're saying. You're a special person, poor times. You're an amazing person. I've talked to you numerous times. You're an amazing fucking person, but you overthink fucking everything. You are such a fucking overthinker. And now you're over here sitting here saying you're going to die by a certain day. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Stop doing that. Who the fuck does that shit? Who the fuck sits there and says that they're going to die on a certain day? Stop doing that shit. I told you to get a fucking grip, to sit there and think how you should be thinking. That I'm amazing, I'm perfect. No one, oh, I know you overthink a lot, bitch. But no one is coming in between me. Like, nothing is going to happen to me. I am safe, I am fine. Everyone is leaving me the fuck alone. Because everybody loves me. I'm untouchable. I am God, I'm untouchable. Every fucking body loves me. Instead of telling yourself the fucking opposite. Because I told you, your country, your cause, your people are not better off without you. But you keep putting that stupid shit out there. Stop doing that shit. Stop doing that. And I need you to lock it in. All of you need to lock the stupid shit in. But poor temps, you need to stop with the dumb shit. Stop thinking people are out there to get you, because I told you for 10 million times, everybody in this entire world would go to jail. I love you always, poor temps. That's why I give you tough love. I love you. Everyone would go to jail if we could just walk into a police station and be like, arrest them. They thought this way one time. They thought this way and it fucking happened. Arrest them. If I ever walked into my police station and said that shit, they'd be like, they would fucking laugh their ass off and tell me to get the fuck out their station. No one goes to jail because they thought about something one fucking time or they said something. That sounds stupid as shit. Get a grip. Everybody loves you. You have no enemies. Everybody loves you. Do you understand? I have a fucking itch as shit on my fucking toe. You're making my toe itch, poor times. Yeah, that's right. I take zero accountability for shit. Molly, you're wondering how come you've recently started manifesting and the opposite is happening. That is because you have to understand that whatever has to happen for you to get your manifestation is going to happen. But it's going to happen naturally. Okay? It's going to happen naturally. So it may not appear. This isn't always. I don't create assumptions in you that don't benefit you. It may not appear that you're getting your manifestation. This happens a lot when it comes to when people are manifesting money. Okay? Your reality may appear to be getting worse. But whatever has to happen, because you have pre-made assumptions already. So whatever has to happen for you to get your manifestation is exactly what's going to happen. So you persist forward. You persist no matter what. No matter what you see. No matter what you see. But I swear to God, if a fucking another person goes digging for, like I told you guys, I mean, if you're gonna go digging and shit, like let's just think realistically. I mean, logistically. If you're gonna go and investigate some shit, you gotta be fucked up. If I'm gonna go and investigate some shit, I'm gonna turn that into a whole ass business. Yeah. Investigative services. Jen's investigative services, excuse me while I put my sock on, is in full fucking effect. Because, I told you guys, if you want to know if what you're doing is okay, then be proud of what you're doing. Be proud of being a psycho stalker. And to go tell your friends, go tell your family what the fuck you're doing, and you tell me their reaction. If your bestie was to tell you what the fuck, that they were doing what you're doing, what the hell would you tell them? That's craziness. That is so crazy, and that tells me that they're on the pedestal. If you're checking, if you want to know if your SP's on the pedestal, you wouldn't be checking shit. Because if you are, then that means they're on the pedestal. And I don't just mean your SP. If you're checking gutter trash and shit, care to guess who's on the pedestal? It's not you. Put her on my calendar. I've moved on, but put her on my calendar. Okay, you have to understand is if you're digging for things, that means that your SP's on the pedestal. Gutter trash is on the pedestal. Fuck, your whole 3D's on the goddamn pedestal at this point. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Do you understand? Do you fucking understand? Take the rest off. Stop checking. There's nothing to check. Because here is the only validation you fucking need. Here is the only validation I need. There's nothing to fucking check, because in here, I'm going to tell my shit what it is. What I need to check for. I don't need to check for shit, because in here, I know what the fuck it is. That's where you go wrong. That's where you go wrong. And you sit here and be like, but I've been manifesting forever. No, the fuck you haven't. You've been affirming, sure. But in here, you're telling yourself the fucking opposite, which is why you are checking. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Adrian, how to change. What the fuck does my fucking toe itch? Adrian, how to change my SP being stone-hearted, text dry, and even I try to create new stories, still the same. Because if it was still the same, here's your problem. Is one, you're describing him as stone-hearted, text dry, right? You're assigning meaning to text, okay? Which, this is where sometimes I think that okay, so let's think relationship, marriage. Let's just go there, okay? So exactly what kind of text conversations do you think you're going to have in your marriage, in your relationship? You think they're going to do nothing but love bomb you? And if you need that, that's an insecurity within yourself. That every text is just supposed to be lovey-dovey, 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 lovey-dovey. I love you so much. Oh my God, I can't wait to marry you. I love you so much. Oh my God, I can't wait to marry you. If you need that shit for validation, you're insecure. You're insecure. Okay? Because you shouldn't need that. You shouldn't need somebody to text you every waking second they get, love bombing you, for you to feel good about and secure about your relationship and how they feel about you. If that's the case, that's an insecurity. Okay? But what is dry texting to you? A normal conversation. You know what I'm saying? When you live with someone, you get a lot of what I guess the definition would be of dry texting. Like, hey, I'm going to the store. Do you need something? Doesn't mean they don't love you. Doesn't mean they don't care about you. That's how me and my boyfriend text all the time. Because why would he need to love bomb me in the text when we live together and he can tell me that in person? See what I'm saying? And I don't need the validation every waking second I get because I'm very secure in myself. Okay? So if you're trying to create the new story, the problem is you're creating the new story, but you're reacting to every time you get the old version. You're not allowing for the turnaround. So you're just reacting and reacting and reacting and reacting and reacting to old version, which keeps it in place, which is why you're not seeing anything different. So no, if he gets nothing has meaning until you give it a meaning. So if he is dry texting you, you'd be like, he always sends the best text messages. He loves me so much. Those texts will start to change. Okay. You need to be describing your SP perfect boyfriend, best relationship. And they will start to change to match said persona. But you can't, this is where the discipline comes in. You cannot be, it's so easy for people. It's so easy to look at everything when everything's amazing, right? But when things slide back or you get the other version, well, that's where the discipline comes into play, is you can't divert back. That's your problem. This is why you get hot and cold behavior. You have to persist forward. Mima, what did you say other than not much is happening, which I hate when you fucking say that shit? What a queen bee. I'm amazing. I hate when you say that shit because you sabotage yourself over and over and over again. And I need you. So if we need to jump on a call, we're going to simplify shit. Okay? We are going to simplify shit. Okay? Okay. I never forget to turn the goddamn air off. And Zamil, I would love to change my topic to be more happy. And I would love that so much if people would do all the things I tell them to do. But when they don't, I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear and be like, oh my God, you're spiraling. I love that for you. Keep going. Keep going. No, I'm here to help you. And the way you help someone is by telling them what they need to hear. And if that means that I need to lecture you, then that's what I'm going to do, like a child, that doesn't listen. You gonna sit there and let the child run all over you? You gonna sit there and be all happy why they keep fucking up? That sounds stupid, right? Oh my God, I'm so happy for you that you're fucking failing. I love all that for you. No, right? Oh my God, you're not listening to me? Love all that for us. No, never. Because let me walk you down memory lane for a second, okay? Here's what you have to understand where assumptions are, where they come from, okay? Right now, you have assumptions, and you're trying to change said assumptions, okay? But your assumptions here are based on your 3D, what you see, what you know, based on your 3D. So now, thanks, Joseph next. So now you have these assumptions it's always based on only your 3D. What you see, what you know is happening right now. What you assume also, because it's also what you don't know, okay? You're also creating assumptions, which is why I tell you guys to fucking get a grip, because you're creating assumptions within you, natural inner conversations that literally, Bevy's getting lazy around here, by the way. I'm just going to throw that out there. Because y'all stress us out. Okay. But you have these assumptions here, and they're based on your 3D. But they're not facts based on your 3D. Okay? Keyword is assumptions. Okay? You're creating false narratives, false assumptions based on what you think is in your 3D. Not actually what you see. Because what the fuck do you see? No. So some of you may see certain things because you go digging. So you may see certain things like gutter trash or whatever. So now that's an assumption, right? But you are so often creating false narratives over and over again, false assumptions based on your 3D. They've moved on. They've found someone else. No hard concrete facts. You have no proof of any of this. Oh, they're just better off without me. They don't think about me. They don't want to be with me. False assumptions because you have no hard facts in the 3D. But it's what you're telling yourself, okay? Which is hurting your feelings. All going into the assumption bucket. So then you enter the manifestation community, the law of assumption community. And they're like, just affirm. So you're like, oh, I got to affirm. Okay, sick. So affirm, but you have to create the repetition in affirming, like everything else that you know how to fucking do, like eating, typing, walking, talking, spelling, math, everything you know how to fucking do. That should be what it's called, Bevy. You have all of these affirm. You have to create the repetition consciously because you're consciously, robotically affirming to get into the subconscious, which is what pushes out. You're not consciously creating shit. Although that's a buzz term now on the internet, conscious creation. You're not consciously creating a damn thing. You're consciously aware of what you're creating. That's called conscious awareness. It's not conscious creation. Okay? Okay, so that's what the manifestation community tells you to do. Just affirm. Live in the end, just decide. Okay? All that bullshit. And so, yeah, affirming is good because it distracts your mind. Okay? That's the point of it. Just thought distraction. That's exactly what affirming is, thought distraction. Okay? So, but you still have these assumptions because where are these assumptions coming from? What the fuck you're continuously telling yourself. Naturally. Naturally. Keyword is naturally. Which, when you have, this is where the negative shit pushes out, okay? The negative shit pushes out really, really fast. Why? Because you just naturally thought about it. You just naturally said some shit. And boom, manifest. Because you didn't think about it again. And you may have said it more than once, but it's a natural way that you're saying it. Just like you're fucking saying the stupid shit that you don't want to see right now based on your 3D. So you're creating assumptions within you naturally. This is why how our assumptions are created. You weren't repeatedly saying the shit robotically, but you're thinking about it at random times. You're making assumptions based on your fucking 3D. False assumptions. You're controlling the narrative, but not in a way that you want to control the narrative. You're controlling the narrative in a negative way based on the 3D. So you're creating all these assumptions, so you have to override them. And the quickest way to override your current assumptions is by naturally telling yourself something different. What you want to see, what you assume is happening to your benefit. That's the quickest way to replace these assumptions. Is by telling yourself, of course they're thinking about me right now. I know he's thinking about me right now. Why wouldn't he? He thinks about nothing but me. He's completely miserable without me. Literally completely miserable without me. He hates where he's at right now. All he wants to do is be with me. Right? Telling yourself naturally something different. Quickest way to replace the assumptions you have. But the law of assumption community tells you that the only way to replace your assumptions is by robotically affirming. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. I'm not saying don't affirm. I stand by affirming, okay? I affirm, but it's to distract my thoughts, to create the repetition, to get into my subconscious mind. But ain't nobody got time because you got a shit ton of assumptions. That's what you have to remember, okay? You don't have 5 assumptions about your SP. No, bitch. You got a shit ton of assumptions about your SP because of natural things that you're saying in heat of the moment, when they piss you off, when they do things you don't like, when all this shit, right? When you see them post on social media and they're somewhere that and they're not with you, or you see a hand in the goddamn fucking background, you're like, oh, they've moved on. They found somebody else. Could have just been the homeboy. Okay? All that shit is you're telling yourself shit all the time. Every time you check, it fucks with your psyche and you start telling yourself things that are not true. You start filling in the blanks. You start doing all that. So you have, I hate to break it to you, but you got a shit ton of fucking assumptions about you and your SP. So who the fuck has time to go digging and figure out what the hell those are? Who the hell has time? Time is of the essence. I don't wait for shit. So who the hell has time to go digging to figure out what these assumptions are? And who the hell has time to robotically affirm, to create the repetition, to get the subconscious mind to replace that assumptions? Because you'd have to know what these assumptions are first. See what I'm saying? How do you replace an assumption you're unaware of? Duh. This is why when people robotically affirm, and they're like, it's still not here, there's a couple factors in play that are going against it. And the number one factor in play is your inner conversations. They're going against what you want all day long. All day long, when you reflect on your 3D, when you check your 3D, when you decide you want to tell yourself something that doesn't benefit you, all that stupid shit, assumption. Add it into the false assumption bucket. Add it into the assumption bucket. So if you needed to replace all those assumptions, holy shit, you'd have to have like 55,000 affirmations. Or you can just start telling yourself the opposite. You tell me which seems like less work. I'm all about least amount of effort, biggest and quickest results. Okay? And that's how you get them. You get them when you start telling yourself the fucking opposite. So therefore, you're just naturally replacing all these stupid ass assumptions with better assumptions. I don't even have to know what they are. I don't even have to know what they are. I'm just going to fucking tell myself over and over again what the fuck I want to tell myself. I'm going to see only what I want to see, not what I actually see. I'm going to tell myself what I want to see. I'm going to tell myself what I expect. I'm going to tell myself what I fucking want to know. All that shit over and over and over again. And I'm just going to keep doing that shit because I'm just going to replace them all. I don't need to go digging. I don't need to throw my life away. I need to just tell myself, toot my own fucking horn and tell myself what the fuck I want to tell myself. Instead. Do you know how quickly all of your negative assumptions would be replaced? They'd be replaced just as quickly as all the fucking negative shit you've created as assumptions. That's how you do it. So, I don't know why that's such a difficult task. I don't know why it's such a difficult task. And I don't understand. I literally don't understand why in the fuck you guys would go digging for shit. That shit to me it will never make any sense. It will never, ever make any sense. Why you would want to go digging. For what? Because you have to think, logically speaking, if you're not with your SP right now, what are you looking for then? You know what the fuck they look like, right? You have pictures on their profile, right? What do you need to look at? What are you hoping to find? Why are you checking Gutter Trash's profile? Exactly what are you hoping to find? Why are you watching their shit? What are you hoping to find? And what you seek, you will find. That's where that saying comes from. Like she said, it happened to me and it was so fast, much faster than positive assumptions. Yeah, because that's where you leverage, okay? This is why, here comes that. Hold your questions, by the way. This is why we teach 3 laws around here. Numero uno is the law of leverage. There are laws, by the way. The law of leverage, the law of get your shit, and the law of shut the fuck up. 3 main laws that you should live by, okay? But this is where you leverage and say, let's have fun with manifestation. This is what I want you guys to do today. I'll tell you what you're going to do after our exercises. But I'm going to teach you how to leverage, right? Because you have to sit there and say, okay, why does the negative shit push out so quickly? And by the way, after the exercises, I'm sure there's more than one, Bevy. This is where you leverage and say, okay, if the negative shit pushes out quickly, quicker than the positive, the reason why is that? Because certain things that I want, I focus my attention on, right? But for the negative shit, who the fuck sits there and thinks, unless it's your SPs, because some of you have this issue, but who the fuck sits there and thinks all the time about the negative shit? You don't. But when people talk to you, or you open up your bank account, you're like, for fuck's sake, I'm fucking broke. Like, Yeah, just living paycheck to paycheck, like I'm financially struggling right now. You're not going around affirming that shit, are you? No. Okay? And you're also not going around telling everybody who will listen to you either, are you? No. You just say it randomly. And then for a boom, there we are. Right? Or your breakup. You weren't over there telling fucking everybody, PSA announcement, I think we're breaking up. Were you? No. But instead, you in your mind palace, or verbally to your bestie or family was like, I don't think we're good. Like, I don't know. I don't even know if they care about me anymore. I'm not sure if we're going to be together. Like, I don't know if they want to break up with me. They're acting funny. They've changed, right? You said that shit naturally. You weren't like, excuse me. So I think that he does not like me and he's going to break up with me. And I'm not sure that he cares about me anymore. And then the next person that calls, you're like, excuse me. So I think that, no, you just talked to be talking. You just thought to be thoughtin'. Yeah, if you didn't know, that's a goddamn fucking word because I said so. Okay. You just had those random thoughts that popped in your mind. You would just randomly think that. And then, boom, the breakup. And care to guess how long that took? Not long at all. 24 to 48 hours after you thought about it. So why can't we do the same with the positive? That's where we diversify our portfolio. Okay? Where you have certain things that you're focused on when it comes to your SP, right? Could be affirmations, could be certain things you're telling yourself. But what you should be doing, because manifestation is supposed to be, fun, what you should be doing is throwing random things out there as well. Because that's how all the negative shit manifests. You didn't dwell on it. You didn't say it 55,000 times a day, did you? You didn't do the 10K affirmation challenge for your breakup, did you? No. So that's how we leverage and say, okay, if I can create the negative shit really fast, then why can't I leverage that for the positive shit? So I'm just going to throw random ass shit out there. Random shit out there. And you know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to think about the shit again. Yeah. I'm going to throw it out there. I'm going to keep it pushing. What up, Ruckus? I've known Ruckus since I was in high school. Right? I'm just going to push that shit out there and I'm going to keep it pushing. I'm not going to think about that shit again. Therefore, pushes out, pushes out, pushes out, pushes out. I told you guys, when I decided that I was going to create this new business, I didn't know, I had no idea what I was going to teach on, right? Because I've done manifestation. That's what I did. I taught weight loss. And so I was going to restart my business. I had SP was not a fucking thought in my mind. And I was like, I'm going to make $300 a day. I only told 1 to 2 people that. I didn't affirm for it. I didn't do any of that. Within 7 days, I hit my income goal. I got a thought in my mind. Somebody's like, why don't you teach on this? I was like, why the fuck would I teach on that? I didn't manifest my boyfriend back to teach about it. But I was good at it and I helped people do it. And I was like, it's in alignment with my mission in life. So I was like, okay, within 7 days. I didn't think about it. I didn't harp on it. I just said it. I also just said, I think I was going to start my own business. I said, I think I was going to work on my own business again when I was in a business partnership, coaching entrepreneurs. I just said it like twice. And then my business partnership demolished. And I was like, well, this isn't what I had in mind. That's where sometimes you guys will ask, will it get worse? It could not. But you don't need to worry about the how, right? But all of a sudden my income got completely taken away from me. It went completely what you would have seemed to get worse. And I was like, what in it? But that's what had to happen for me to start my own business again, right? Because I did not have the time. There's no way I had the time. I worked 50 hours a week. So I did not have the time to do anything for my business. So that's what had to happen. I said it once, twice. Period. There we go. See, Bevy says it got worse for her than she got this job. Right? So you don't know, but throw random shit out there. Just random shit and keep pushing. Have fun with it. There are a shit ton of random stuff out there, positive. And keep it pushing and watch what the fuck keeps popping up. What the fuck keeps popping up? Oh, it's been a day, Tyrese, my dude. I've already had 5 or 6 coaching calls. Just saying. Just saying. And now when I get out of here, I did not record video content yesterday. I was tired. I just wanted to do nothing. But I'm going to be recording it right after this live. I will be recording the content. Then I have more coaching calls. I have 1 hour to record as much content as humanly possible. That's goddamn right, Bevy. Snaps for Bevy. 5 OG admins to start and 1 left standing. And that's fucking Bevy. And where the fuck would we be without Bevy? You know what I mean? I know where I'd be without Bevy. I know, right, Shar? That's exactly what we do. We blame Irene. I blame Irene for everything. You guys saw in the WhatsApp yesterday where I posted, I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to successfully, carefully walk down my stairs. Because, is there a nurse here? Just curious. If there's a nurse here, could you send me a DM? I would love to send you a couple thigh pics. Full disclosure. Of my boo-boo. And if I could get an honest assessment, that would be amazing. On the best way to heal that. Because it fucking, it burns. Oh, Shar, can you message me, bitch? Because it's like, you can see the bruise, but it's like a ball, okay? So sometimes you can't see it unless I take a side pic, then you can see where it puffs out. But it fucking burns. Like when I walk, it hurts. But then when I lay down on my side, if I have to sleep a certain way, because if not, it fucking burns. It fucking hurts. Oh, is that? Oh, here's Irene. Is that it, Irene? The cures to stop victim blaming. I feel better on blaming Irene. It makes me totally feel better, though. I feel completely better about it. So, look, when I cut myself with the can opener, I was like, fucking Irene, god damn it. Yeah, Jazzy, a lot of times if you lose your business and stuff, right, it's because your thoughts aligned with it. I have the old business client of ours, the old business partner I was involved in. I'm still in everything. He hasn't kicked me out of anything. Not like I go looking, but his business has completely tanked. Actually, I'm far more successful than he is now. But that's because of his thoughts, right? He's like, business is on the decline. Well, as long as you keep saying business is on the fucking decline, it's going to be on the decline. I don't know where the money is. I have no idea where it goes. I had a lot of entrepreneur clients that would make $900,000. I had one that made a shit ton of money. And she goes, I have no idea where that money went. Because oftentimes their overhead is huge. And then they keep focusing on the lack of business and the bad months, and it creates more of those. versus you have a bad month, you're like, nope, we make lots of money. I make hella money. Like literally businesses profits are on the uprise instead of the decline. But that's usually where people falter because they literally, thanks, your girlfriend, literally tell themselves what they don't want all the fucking time. Melissa, you miss him, but you feel maybe he doesn't. Okay. Look, I'm seeing this a lot. Let me just let people know if you're in contact with your SPs right now, because I'm seeing this a lot in fucking chats. And I don't mean the general, I don't mean the actual community tab. I mean the text, coaching, and manifest for me. If you are in contact with your SP, why don't you understand to shut the fuck up? Why are you not learning to do things differently? Well, how is that a problem? You're still doing weirdo shit. You're still doing weirdo shit. Like, I don't understand. I don't fucking understand. Messaging friends, messaging family, for fucking what? We have not been talking for 2 years yet. He's still not responding to my messages. So you keep messaging him? Do you enjoy talking to yourself? Why would you do that? And then a lot of you do some shit to get like a reaction. And then like a lot of you guys will like try, like a lot of people will try to make their SP jealous. That fucking, what are you, 5? You know what I'm saying? Well, a guy hit on me yesterday. What are you, in high school? Why are you telling your SP that? You're trying to get a reaction. That's immaturity. Okay? I see often where, like, I don't even have to open up the fucking chat to see Bevy's first couple words. Why are you saying that? Literally. It's like, and she spends like half of her fucking day in each person's chat being like, why are you doing that? Why are you saying that? Do you know what would happen if at your job you kept doing the same stupid shit over and over again? You'd be fired. Because you're not learning. You're not making the change. You're not evolving. So if your boss had to tell you over and over and over again the same stupid shit, and you keep doing the same stupid shit over and over and over again, you'd be in the unemployment line. So get a grip. Get a fucking grip. It's so fucking stupid. I know, see? That's what she said. She has copy and paste now. She's going to get a carpal tunnel from typing the same thing. We literally have, this is how ridiculous it is. We literally have MKD making graphics. So, because you guys ask the same shit over and over and over again. Like, you'll have a call with me, and sometimes it's like I speak to myself. Because you're like, what did she say? What am I supposed to be doing? Did you go into a meeting with your boss, and then after the meeting's done and your boss told you what to do, you're like, I'm sorry, what was I supposed to be doing again? So you all need to fucking get a grip. That's right. Her son said, get a grip, people. But he said it in such a cute fucking voice. X3 Nia. Does it matter if you've been in a relationship before? No. But here's often the problem that you have, okay, is if you've never been in a relationship before, you need to get clear on the kind of relationship you want. How do you want to be treated? Who do you want them to be for you? How do you want to be treated? What kind of person do you want to date? Thanks, Carrie, girlfriend. Things like that is what kind of relationship do you want to have? Okay, when you get clear on that type of shit, you get your shit. You'll meet that person. You may either meet that person or you may have already known that person, but all of a sudden you will start to see that person differently once you get clear. That's how I met my boyfriend. Okay. Andy, how do I manifest a relationship with a best friend? Well, you need to think about the best friend category. Okay, and you need to start telling yourself that they absolutely want a relationship with me. I know they want to be with me. They absolutely want to be in a relationship with me. They want to commit. They want nothing more than for us to be together. So I'm saying, so when you say things like that, then they will start to confirm relationship. She knows or he knows that they absolutely want to be in a relationship with me. Okay, tell yourself that instead, and they'll confirm it. How assume that his lack of contact is a positive thing? You don't have to assume that his lack of contact is a positive thing but what you don't need to do is identify with it. You don't need to think about it. Okay? So it's like, if they don't contact you today, why are you even thinking about it? Just move on with your fucking day. You don't need to check your phone. Like when I was in no contact with my boyfriend, okay? When we were in no contact, I wasn't checking my fucking phone every day. No. I would do what I needed to do on my phone. I would go and I would do what I needed to do in fucking here. And then I'd go about my fucking day. And then I'd bring my ass to bed. And then the next day I'd run that shit again. And then the next day I'd run that shit again. I didn't need to sit there and focus on the lack of contact. For what? And if I happen to see okay, so let's say I happen to see that I sent him a message, right? Because sometimes you can't avoid when you go into your text messages, right? Because you're responding to somebody else, okay? And so let's say that you happen to go in there and you see that he read your message, but hasn't responded. You don't need to acknowledge that shit, okay? You should know your SPs, okay? I know my boyfriend, so if I was to have gone in and seen that he read my message, I would have just been like, oh, I know he's taking a nap right now, or I know he's playing his fucking video games right now. He's so cute. Because he puts the fucking gaming headset on, you know what I'm saying? And things like that. So he'd leave me undelivered. And sure enough, it's exactly what he would say. One of those two. One of those two. You know what, Sab? When that virtual, what was it, the Oculus came out, I realized that I had to stop buying my daughter those things when she was little, because then the fucking headset was too big and she would never use it because it was too heavy on her face. So then I would sell it and get rid of it. And then a couple of years later, now she fucking wants that shit again. Okay, Melissa. We're going to do the exercises right now, so hold your question. Okay, Melissa, what the fuck you talking about, bitch? Okay? It makes you angry because you're choosing... What up, Crazy Court? It makes you angry because you're fucking choosing to make yourself angry. Okay? Because you said a couple things, right? We're in no contact. Okay, solid. So, you're in no contact. But then you're over here but when I think that he obviously maybe tells me you have no proof. Okay. When I think that he maybe is with someone else when I'm sad, then it makes me angry. So why are you choosing to think that when you're sad? You know, logically speaking, take a look at yourself. Logically speaking, this is where I told you guys should think everything is on a time crunch, right? You guys should look at it like, I'm manifesting my SP on a fucking time crunch. I don't mean like on a time crunch where it's like you're going to declare the date, because that requires a level of discipline. That's not what I mean. But what I do mean is that you should be looking at everything when it comes to your SP. Like, time is of the fucking essence. I need to discipline my goddamn fucking mind. I need to go get my boo back. Because logically speaking, do you really think that your SP is supposed to be single for the rest of their life? So then you should be thinking the opposite. So that you can go get your man back, your girl back, period. Now, today. And so what part of, like, do you want him to be in another relationship? Because you're over here like, it makes me angry. Obviously not. Obviously fucking not. Because if it made you angry, you wouldn't be thinking that way. Duh. So stop fucking doing that. Stop doing that. Because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. You have no proof of none of this shit. You're putting it in your own mind. And why on earth would I want to think in a million years that he's fucking around someone else? No. I would not want to think that way. And I don't understand why it's hard for you not to think that way. I don't understand why it's hard for all of you not to think that way. That fucking, to me, it's so fucking stupid. That's like you being married and thinking that your husband's having an affair. No hard facts, but you just thinking that they might want to be with somebody else and might want to have an affair. Huh? Who the fuck thinks that way? Right? Like when you're getting married, are you on the altar, like getting married? Like, I think we might get a divorce. No. So why would you think that way now? I don't think they've blocked me on anything yet. Like, I hope they don't block me. Why the fuck would you think that? What if they're talking to somebody else? What if they've moved on? I miss them, but what if they don't miss me? Why would you think that? That shit sounds fucking stupid. It sounds stupid because you're all just doing it to yourself. Like I said, no one is calling you and being like, your SP is not calling your ass and being like, hey, bitch, just want to let you know. I think I'm going to start talking to somebody else. Or put shit in or send you a picture of them with gutter trash. They don't do any of that. You're the one that thinks that way. You're the one that goes fucking digging. And then it's like we're going to get into that. We're going to get into the exercises right now because you guys are just pissing me the fuck off. We'll just call it what the fuck you want to call it. I'm so tired of this stupid shit. Like, I'm getting discouraged. Well, then get a grip. Do you want your SP or do you not? Do you want to... Oh my God, Melissa. Oh my God. What are you, 5? He just followed some girls. So, do you know how many guys I follow? Actually, probably most people I follow are guys. So, my boyfriend doesn't follow them, but looks at people. Literally, I know, baby, it's like a fucking full-time daycare. You know, it's, those girls have a private page. Oh my God. So, my boyfriend has a private page, and he hasn't posted on that shit in years. So, a few followers. Why are you looking at his follower account? Like, do you have you got a notebook here, and you're like, today, he has 515 followers. Tomorrow, you go check again, you're like, now he's following 518. And then, because I have nothing else to do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go through his follower, who he's following. What in the stalker shit are you doing? I'm going to go through and see who those 3 new followers are. And they have a private account. Do you know how many stupid ass people have fucking private accounts? But they don't post shit? My brother's account's private, so he's got the most boring fucking Instagram in the world. And it's on private. A lot of people put it on private because, well, a couple reasons. But if they were somebody, let me just help you reframe this for a second. If they were somebody, their account wouldn't be on private. Vixens. People like that don't put accounts on private. They're public because that's how they make the money, honey. So if it's on private, probably a very boring ass account. Could be a fucking friend from high school for all you fucking know. Who gives a shit? Who cares? I know you did, Evan. The reason why you messed it up is because you didn't keep going. You didn't persist through. You stopped. You didn't keep going. And that's where people falter. They do it for a little bit, they get exactly what they want, and they stop. No, you can't do that. You have to persist forward. If you really want, Melissa, then grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up and stop acting like a child. Stop stalking their social media page. Stop checking out who they're following and then freaking out because he picked up 3 female followers. Like, who gives a fuck? Who cares? Or he's following new bitches. Who gives a fuck? So, you know how many married couples follow hot fucking guys, hot bitches? So, what does that mean? Literally, it doesn't make any sense. Models, supermodels will be out of fucking business. Male models will be out of business if nobody fucking followed them. But you think only single people follow them? No. Okay. Oh, we just talked about some stupid shit about somebody looking and tracking how many followers their SP has and shit, and he picked up a couple new followers and all this stupid shit. That's what you miss. What you missed are people being children. People acting crazy and psycho, and then wondering why their SP doesn't want to be with them. Just saying. I mean, if you wanted your SP to be with you, then you'd get a grip, because every time you check, every time you do this crazy psycho shit, you're reminding them in your thoughts exactly why they're not with you. So decide. Look at that. Then, Melissa, you can be like Emily. Snaps to Emily. Been following my manifestation steps and have been seeing results. Then you can be like that, Melissa. What's your pleasure? In my steps, there's no mention of stalking their profile and acting like a psycho. which I always put my steps. I always walk you through that every single week, and I always walk you through what caused the breakup every week. So I will do that again tomorrow. Get you to realize what caused the goddamn fucking breakup. Because a lot of you guys keep forgetting you caused the breakup. So you can cause the makeup, but you got to stop doing this psycho weird shit. Okay, stop being crazy. Stop being crazy. That's got a Trash's part to play, not yours. Okay? Okie dokie. Now, get somewhere comfy and cozy, bitch. If you are new here, I am obviously your manifestation bestie, where I teach you how to leverage the law of assumption, everything in your life and in your SP's life to work in your favor. It's about leveraging the law. Why follow the law when you can leverage the law? We teach 3 laws around here: the law of leverage, the law of get your shit, and the law of shut the fuck up. If you follow all 3 of those laws, you care to guess what you get? Your shit. Okay? I manifested my boyfriend from no contact to living with me in only 4 weeks. I've managed to cut that time in half. And if you want me to manifest your SP for you, or you want to work with me one-on-one to figure out where you're going wrong so you get your shit right and tight, all links are in my bio or description if you're on YouTube. I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time. If you ever miss a live, I always put them on the tube of the U. I turn off ads for 24 hours when the live is reposted. So if you want to hit the live and watch the replay, you can watch it ad-free. You're welcome. We also have SP stories, SP songs. We're creating bedtime stories now too, kind of like a parrot app, but a bedtime story of your SP. Okay. Self-concept gutter trash stories paired with songs. We also have hypnosis recordings and guided meditations. Those prices specifically will be going up today. Also, because Bevy sent me the list, okay? So they will be going up by midnight tonight, late tonight. So if you want to get yours now, you might want to secure yours, because your SP story is very important in how you see them, and they're good at writing stories. We've had numerous people say their SPs are starting to do the things in their stories. Of course they are. Okay? Now, also, if you are interested in having me manifest your SP for you, you might want to secure your spot now, because I keep my word. So if you get in before the price turns to recurring, you will not have to pay a monthly recurring for me to continue to manifest your SP for you. Okay? But if you do not and you procrastinate, starting at the end of this week, it will turn to a monthly recurring, because some of you guys are fucking nightmares. That should be frank. No, some of you just needy as fuck, okay? So there's that part. So yeah, there we are. Let's get this party started. Oh, and we have 2 masterclasses coming up, one for the fellas. So you need to understand how to leverage women and how they operate. So I'm going to teach you how women operate and how to leverage what we know about women to get them to conform much faster, because you guys actually have the ability to be master manifestors very quickly, because the one thing you have naturally is an ego. Okay? Okie dokie. That's an option though, Bevy, for the extended. Okay, now our second masterclass will be for the ladies and gentlemen, where it's gonna help you to stop overthinking, because you guys fucking question and overthink every goddamn thing. Stop doing that. So that's what the masterclass will be about. Okie dokie. All right, by now, after I was rambling, you should be in a nice, comfy, goddamn fucking place. Let's cut the cord with your SP, all right? So that they will think about you, because they will think about you very quickly once we cut the cord with SP. So I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to take some deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. I want you to release the tension for just a moment. Release all the worries, the fears, the doubt, the questions. Let it all go for just a moment. Forget what's happening 5 minutes from now. Forget what happened 5 minutes ago. None of that matters, but the moment of now. And I want you to imagine that you're in a dark amphitheater. It's nighttime. You're alone. There's no one there but you. And you're sitting in the middle of this amphitheater. And in front of you, there's a giant stage. And on this stage, there's a single stage light that goes from the ceiling down to the center of the stage. And I want you to stare and focus your attention on that stage light for just a moment. And as you focus your attention on that stage light, I want you to realize, all of a sudden you realize that you're actually not alone. In fact, you notice that off in the distance in the back of the stage, out of the light, that there's actually a dark shadowy figure. And as you adjust your focus to the dark shadowy figure, you start to realize that that person is actually your SP. And as I want you to call your SP, I want you to say their name. And I want you to ask them to come into the light. Tell them to come into the light, into the center of the stage. Do that now. And as your SP starts to walk into the light, into the center of the stage, you start to notice their facial features, their physical features. And you also notice a gold cord that runs directly from your third eye into theirs. I want you to ask your SP these two questions, and I want you to hear them respond. If you can hear their voice, great. If you can't hear their voice, that's okay too. I want you to look at your SP, and I want you to ask your SP right now, do you support me? Hear them tell you, yes. Now ask your SP, do you love me? Also hear them tell you, yes. Now I want you to look at your SP, and I want you to say these 4 phrases. This time they're not going to respond, and that's okay. I want you to look at them right in their eyes, and I want you to tell them, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now I want you to reach up with your hands as if it's a pair of scissors. And I want you to cut the gold cord that goes directly from your third eye only, leaving the gold cord fully intact in your SP's third eye. And as the cord starts to fall to the floor, I want you to reach up with your other hand, and I want you to grab the roots of that gold cord and just pull them out of your third eye and toss them aside. And as the gold cord continues to fall to the floor, your SP starts to float away like a balloon. And they get farther and farther. And they get farther and farther. And they get smaller and smaller. And farther and farther. And they get smaller and smaller. And they get farther and farther. And they get smaller and smaller and farther and farther. And they get smaller and smaller until they just disappear. Now take another deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, and open your eyes. Now you can fucking relax. Thanks, Karen, girlfriend. Why we give snaps to Bree, who says, doing what I say, and her SP has texted her, got the toot for the past 2 days. Wait, yeah, that's right. That's goddamn right. Because here, what are we here to do? We're here to get you contact, okay? We're here to get you not just contact, but all your shit with your SP to accelerate your process quickly. Quickly. No matter what you see. No matter what you hear. Yes, Lejay. Manifesting new partners is easy. I could tell you how to do that. Okay. Alrighty. Now that your SP is thinking about you, let's get you some goddamn fucking contact. Okay? Let's get you some contact. Now we're going to have to do the condensed version of my intro when it comes to contact. That's right, Mandy. And Mandy's talking her SP again, too. That's right. Oh, yeah, Adele. Okay, so let's get you some contact. I'm pretty sure, actually, that's why I coach a lot of people in my dreams, because I know some of you fall asleep to my hypnosis audios or guided meditations or my lives, and so I'm pretty sure that's why I coach people in my dreams, you motherfuckers. I mean, I'm just saying. What up, James? That's right. Rennie's SP called while on the live. He's totally missing her. Why wouldn't he? Snaps to you, bitch. That's what we do around here. We got to get them conforming. We got to get them conforming quickly. Look, Louise just got a text from her SP after the cord cutting. That's goddamn right. That's how this works. You don't have to know how it works. You know that it works. That's all that matters. James. That's how this works, bitches. Yeah, that's right. It's goddamn right. So, I want all that for you too. Understand? So let's get you some contact. Okay, so obviously self-concept is important, but really it's about remembering who you were when you met your SP, okay? When you met who were you when you met your SP? You had a different swagger about you. You need to get that confidence back, okay, within you. And you do that by tooting your horn, tooting your own horn. I am so confused as to the conversations today, where they're going. Okay. Anyway, you need to do that by making everything about you, okay? Everything about you. You had a confidence level and a surety about you when you first met your SP, okay? Your SP changed over the course of your relationship. They weren't the same at the end as they were in the beginning, but neither the fuck were you, okay? You allowed your relationship to create insecurities within yourself. We can't do that, okay? Your identity started to shift based on your relationship. You have to go back to that version of who you were in the beginning of your relationship. Because that version of who you were in the beginning of your relationship is who your SP fell in love with, who they wanted to talk to all the time, who they caught feelings for, who they chased, who they pursued, who they wanted, who they desired. So you must go back to that version of who the fuck you were. Do it now. Remember who you were. Get that confidence level about you where you don't need your SP. The fuck? I want to be with my SP, sure, but I don't need to be with my SP. I'm good, right? That's the attitude you need to have. Where I want them, I don't need them. Because that's magnetic. They feel the pullback because you want them, but I don't need you, bitch. Like, trust me, my world be Gucci. We're good. Your life is only better with me in it. That attitude. Okay? Now, I want you to go back to a time in your relationship. This is very important. I need you to go back to a time in your relationship where you didn't question anything in your relationship. You knew who they were for you. Okay? You know how they checked all your boxes. They were perfect for you. When you didn't question anything, I want you to remember who that person was for you. Who were they as a person for you? How did they treat you? How did they make you feel? Why the fuck do you want them back? Remember who that person was for you right now, because that version of your SP called you all the time. You weren't checking your phone every fucking 5 seconds, wondering if they were to text you. You knew they would. You knew you'd hear from them. You always did. You knew they'd call you. You knew they were thinking about you. You knew how they felt about you. You knew they wanted to be with you. That version of your SP is also who you fell in love with. Go back to that version of your SP. Do it now. Forget who they were. Let it go. Select that version of your SP again, because that version of your SP is going to do all the things you want them to do. You have to see that version of your SP from this point forward only as that version. Perfect boyfriend, perfect girlfriend, perfect husband, perfect wife. Period. Because no contact doesn't exist. You're always in contact. Thought transmission is real, which you guys forget about that every fucking 5 seconds. Okay? Thought transmission is real, so you need to know that how they think about you, when you think about them, they think about you, and vice fucking versa. It's impossible for them not to think about you if you're thinking about them. That's how this fucking works. Okay? So they've been wanting to contact you, but up until now, you've been expecting the opposite. You've been expecting the opposite based on your 3D. You've been allowing your 3D to tell you what you know. Instead, you need to tell your 3D what the fuck you know. You need to start expecting something different from them. You need to start expecting them to think about you all the time, to want to talk to you. Why wouldn't they want to talk to you? They can't stand to be away from me, period. And they will contact you. On the spot. It's not a long, drawn-out process. Okay? If you are new here, I need you to put on your fucking crown. And if you are not new here, I need you to straighten your shit. And you're going to do it now. Because here we get what we want. We get it when we want it. When queens and kings give a command, there's nothing to check. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to doubt. They know. When queens and kings give a command, they know that it must be fulfilled. I gave the command. I told them exactly what the fuck to do. I don't care how they do it. Just get it done. And it gets done. Period. So that is now who you are. There's nothing to fucking check. There's nothing to doubt any fucking more. Do you understand? Okay. If you are say this out loud if you're alone, so you can say it with a little bit more backbone, a little bit more authority. Get angry with your SPs. Talk to them. Get firm, like a child who doesn't listen. Okay? If you're in no contact with your SPs, or you are in contact, but it is not consistent contact, then you're going to tell their ass to contact you. You're going to look at them dead ass in the fucking face. You're going to tell them, you're thinking about me right now and you're contacting me right now. You know you're thinking about me. You're contacting me right now. What do you want them to know? You know you can't stop thinking about me and you're contacting me right now. You know you can't stop thinking about me and you're contacting me right now. If you're in consistent contact with your SP, but you are long distance, then you are going to tell them you're contacting me right now and you're going to tell me everything I want to hear. You are contacting me right now and you're going to tell me everything I want to hear. Okay? If you're in consistent contact with your SP and not long distance, then you can do one of the two. Or you can say, you know you want to see me. You're coming to see me today. You know you want to see me. You're coming to see me today. You know you want to see me. You're coming to see me today. Okay? If you are in any of the ships, friendship, situationship, relationship, marriageship, any of that shit, then you're going to tell them that they are, you can do one of the above, or you can have fun with it. And you can say, you know you want to, you're bringing me dinner tonight. You know you want to bring me dinner tonight. You're buying me flowers today. You know you want to buy me flowers today. You're giving me sexy time tonight. You know you want to give me sexy time tonight. You're giving me massage today. You know you want to give me massage today. You're taking me on a date tonight. You know you want to take me on a date tonight. Okay? Have fun with it. Period. Put on your crown. Remember who the fuck you are. And tell the rest what to do. Do it now. When we get back, because I have to go to the bathroom. when we get back, I do play you some catchy music if you're curious on what kind of songs we play. I don't care, Kiki. Choose it now. What version do you want of them? Why do you want them back? Okay? If you are not sure, oh yeah, Jazz, stick around. If you are new here, you're going to love it here. We are like fucking family. Okay? Okie dokie. And I will kick your ass when you get out of line. I will fucking yell and scream at you if I need to, which is probably what's going to happen right after this fucking brief intermission of an exercise. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. And if you want to know, someone takes my place. King Joe will take my place. He's only allowed to be on my lives if I refer to him, according to my daughter, by name. Okay? I called him Penguin. She says you must call him by his name, Joe. So it can't be Queen Joe. That'd be fucking weird. So now we have King Joe. So you will be blessed with King Joe in my place while I'm gone for a minute. And King Joe will side-eye the fuck out of you because you need to get it done. And King Joe don't fucking play around here. Okie dokie? Now, give your fucking commands. And expect them to contact you. And I will probably end up bitching at you right after this because we get a lot of new people here and you're already always pissing me off.
Life and she still shows up, telling broken hearts to level up. Fuck the 3D.
Watch it.
Don't react, persist, bitch, and that's a fact. Queen of leverage, queen of law, teaching us what we never saw. Inner combos, hold the line. What is yours in time. She said, put your big panties on, stop spiraling, keep moving on. We don't verbalize, we internalize. Now the whole damn family shines. Hey, leverage the law, stand up tall, don't fear the fall. Channel your queen energy, manifesting royalty. Hey, toot your own horn, no story, dead gone. Dream team, bitches, crown held high. We create our reality tonight. Some came shattered, some came lost, thinking love had heavy cost. Now we walk like kings and queens, living things we used to dream. Don't worry, just be, she said. Get the old version out your head. Moving first, now watch them chase. Manifestation all over the place. Versus king, versus queen. Best damn mindset we've ever seen. From the lives to the late night calls, she taught us how to have it all. No more fear, no more lack. The bitch is back, the bitch is back. Leverage the law, hold the power, own it all. Channel your king energy, channel your queen energy. Put your crown on, take the throne. You were never meant to beg for crumbs. Dream team, bitches loud and bright. We create our reality tonight. Three hours life and she still shows up, telling broken hearts to level up. Fuck the 3D, don't react, persist, bitch, and that's a fact. Queen of leverage, queen of law, teaching us what we never saw. Inner combos, hold the line. What is yours in time. She said, put your big panties tonight. She still shows up, telling broken hearts to level up. Fuck the 3D, don't react, persist, bitch, and that's a fact. Queen of leverage, queen of law.
Now, what did we learn from that song? Did you see Jim? Now, what did we learn from that song? It's our song, Melissa. It's my anthem. You won't find it on the internet, girl. That's my song. Okay? But what did we learn? We learned that you need to relax, leverage the law, and fuck the 3D. Fuck the 3D. If the 3D shows you what you don't like to know, or look at that. And you could be like, Kenda, SP just called her. Of course. Of course he did. You need to understand that. Okay? That's why I play the song, to remind you who the fuck you are. Okay? You're the prize. You have the power. Stop giving it away. Stop reacting. Stop getting discouraged. Stop doing all that. Because you certainly weren't feeling discouraged when you were manifesting your breakup, were you? No. You certainly weren't feeling discouraged when you certainly aren't feeling discouraged the more you fucking acknowledge the fact that you're in no contact, the fact that they're ignoring you, the fact that they want nothing to do with you, they don't miss you, they're not thinking about me. You don't feel discouraged then, do you? No. You're not feeling discouraged every fucking day in your thought mind when you are processing thoughts because you think 60 to 80,000 thoughts a fucking day. You're certainly not feeling discouraged with those, are you? No. You just do them. So what would happen if you did the opposite? Stop feeling discouraged. Stop crying. Stop whining. Snaps to Lex. Just do it. This is how things have been done your entire life. It's not an overcomplicated process. The manifestation community tries to overcomplicate the shit for you. I didn't say you need to feel happy in the meantime without him, KK. Did I? No. Who the fuck is happy that this is where the high vibe shit is bullshit. Who the fuck is happy that they're broke? Who's happy that they're not with the one that they love? You don't have to be happy. You need to just tell yourself the fucking opposite. That's what you need to tell yourself, the opposite. Again and again and again. What you want to see instead of what you don't want to see. Because what's the alternative? To sit there and cry all day long? You're going to sit there and fucking cry? Cry, 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 cry. Oh. Shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Stop crying about your shit. And get a grip. Get a grip on your thoughts. Get a grip on the things that you want. Focus on what you want, not what you don't want. Tell yourself what's going to make you feel better, not what's going to fucking hurt your feelings. That makes no goddamn fucking sense. You're going to sit there and tell yourself over and over again that they don't want you, that they want nothing to do with you, that they want to fuck around with other people, that they moved on, that they don't want to talk to you, that, oh, they just hate you. How's that making yourself feel? So why would you do it? Why do you keep doing that shit? When instead, you should be saying, fuck the 3D. If it doesn't show me what I want to see, I'm going to tell myself what the fuck I want to see and not what I see instead. He's thinking about me all the time. I know he's thinking about me right now. Anytime he goes on TikTok, all he can do is think about me. He's only on TikTok right now because he wants to see if I'm online. I know that. Yep, that's it. That's all she fucking wrote. Yeah, what is he doing right now? Completely miserable without me. That's what he's fucking doing right now. Completely miserable. Yep, he is having the worst day of his fucking life because we're not together. Every day that goes by, he misses me even more and more. Thinking and reminding yourself that you don't know what's going on behind the scenes, so your job is not to question a fucking thing. Stop questioning shit. Because I tell you again and again and again, can you see when they're thinking about you in the 3D? No. Are they going to post every day like just want to let you know I'm thinking about you today? No, they're not. You can't see that. Can you see when they're talking to their family, their friends about how much they miss you and want to be with you? No, you can't see that either, can you? Can you see them sitting in their room looking at your photos on their phone gallery, looking over and over again at your pictures? No. You're blocked. Can you see when they unblock you every single day and look at your profile and look to see what the fuck you're doing? No, you can't. So what you worried about? What are you reacting to? You don't need to react to a fucking thing. Stop reacting. Because you don't know what's going on behind the scenes, so your job is not to question a damn thing. Your job is to tell yourself exactly what the fuck you want to tell yourself, not what you think and assume negatively is happening. Your job is to make everything about you, to put yourself on that pedestal, to see yourself as the goddamn fucking prize. Like, you have one option, homeboy, and that is me. Me, on the other hand, I got options in the street. So don't get me confused. You're lucky I even want your ass. Because I know who the fuck I am. I know what I bring to the table. I know what I have to offer. I do not need to chase, to beg, to plead for anybody to be with me. Because at the end of the day, I know exactly who the fuck I am. I know what I have to offer. I know for a fact you'll never find anyone like me. Because I'm that bitch. Get on my level. You only wish you could be on my level. No one is better than you in your own fucking house. Nobody should ever control your thoughts. Period. So get a grip. And get a grip now. Stop beating yourself up. Stop digging for shit to hurt your own fucking feelings. That's stupid as shit. That's the dumbest thing in the fucking world is, oh, what can I do today? I tell you guys, so many of you wake up every day and you're like, today's going to be the worst day of my life today because you know what I'm going to go do? I'm going to go fucking dig because I want nothing more than to hurt my fucking feelings today. What can I do today to hurt my feelings? Let me go dig. Let me go find something. I don't want to find anything, but I'm going to go try to find something. That is stupid as shit. That's dumb as fuck. Who the hell buys a lottery ticket not wanting to win the lottery? No, they buy it because they want to win the fucking lottery. So why in the fuck are you out here going on social media and digging, going on dating apps to fucking find if your SP's on a goddamn dating app? That sounds stupid as shit. Reading into quotes that they post like, oh, what do they mean by that? As if they're fucking talking about you. They have a life. They have a fucking life. So why are you digging? I told you, go take a look at some random person's fucking profile and go ahead and go on their repost. And everybody on the repost looks like they got bipolar like a motherfucker. One post is all about happy and amazing, and the next post is all about how life sucks. Because social media is not fucking real. Stop feeding into the shit. Stop letting people control your thoughts. Stop making pre-assumptions that don't benefit you. Instead, the only thing you should be thinking is what the fuck you want. That is it. You should not be giving anything another fucking option. You should not be giving anything another option because that's what speeds your shit right on up. When you sit there and you focus and you say, I'm only going to focus on what the fuck I want. Focus on what I want. Focus on what I want. Focus on what I want. Over and over and over again. That's how you get your shit. So that we can snaps to Chris Peace, who said that I taught her how to manifest 2 raises. That's right, bitch, because that's what we do around here, right? We manifest more than just SPs, okay? Your manifestation should be fun. You should be getting everything you fucking want. Everything that you want. You control what they're thinking about. You control it all. So stop controlling, because you're in control regardless. And you have to remember that you're always fucking right. You are always right. So what do you want to be right about? It's time that you start wanting to be right about what the fuck you want instead of what you don't want. Because either way, you're right. So you want to be right about them blocking you, not wanting to talk to you, ghosting you, being in no contact, moving on with some gutter hoe trash? Or do you want to be right about them? Of course they think about me. They talk about me all the time. Of course, I know they want to be with me. Why wouldn't they want to be with me? They wouldn't dare talk to anybody else because I'm the love of their goddamn fucking life. What you want to be right about? So stop the bullshit. Stop the nonsense. Because all you do is fuck yourself up. And then you whine and you moan and you groan like, but it's just so hard. No, the fuck it's not. No, it's not. Because you are doing, that is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. It's hard. It's not hard to think. You're doing it anyway. So what the fuck is hard? What would be hard is hurting my own feelings. That to me would be hard. No one had to tell me this. I didn't give that a goddamn option. I was not about to sit there and think that somebody is happier without me. No. Never. I was not about to sit there and think that they don't think about me all the time. No. I gave meaning to everything that I wanted it to mean. Whether it was true or not, it didn't goddamn matter, because to me, that's what my shit was. Because what was the alternative? I lived one building away from my boyfriend at the time. There was gutter trash. So if I could do it, what's your fucking problem? It just takes discipline. I didn't have to go digging. It was in my face. So our worlds collided at one time. Do you know what I did? I didn't go run away from it. I sat my happy ass fucking down. Why? Because I know exactly who the fuck I am. I didn't go run away from it. Our world, me and Gutter Trash's world collided at one point. I sat down. I was getting ready to leave too. I unpacked my shit and sat my happy ass right back down. So get a fucking grip. Get a grip. Stop the bullshit. Stop the bullshit. Stop fucking whining. Stop reacting. If you're in contact with your SP, shut the fuck up and stop reacting. What? You need to start now. You need to start now. Stop acting like a fucking psycho. Stop acting like a crazy broad and start now, because what's your game plan? I tell you guys, what is your game plan when they come back into contact? You're just going to do the same shit you were doing before. And so if you do the same shit you were doing before, guess what? Your shit's going to be over before it got started again. Because you haven't done anything different. It's goddamn right, Lex, because she ain't got shit on you. Yes, it's a pattern, Harley. Exactly. This is a pattern. You have to break the patterns. You have to evolve. You need to learn to shut the fuck up and stop reacting, because you can't even react. You can't even stop reacting off some stupid social media post. Do you see the problem? React. Vocalize. Argue and fight. Shut the fuck up. And go in your mind. Stop reacting. Today, it is no react Monday. You are not going to react to shit today. I don't give a fuck. If you want to go digging, that's on fucking you. That's on you. This is called discipline. You want to go digging? Well then, you know what? You see what you see. I don't give a fuck. But don't react in here. Do not react in here. Because some of you do some stupid ass shit. They'll make a post on social media. You're no contact in 3D. They'll make a post on social media, and what do? You fucking go batshit crazy and text them. What the fuck is this? You look stupid as fuck. Every time you react, remind yourself this. Every time you react in your 3D today, you're reminding them of why the fuck they don't want to be with you. Because you're always talking to them. Always talking to them. And there's always fucking movement. What part of this is unclear? What part of this is unclear? I hate that stupid shit. Still in no contact. Still in no contact. Oh. That's right, Kayla. She was contacted. That's how this fucking works. Stop settling for your stupid shit. No movement. No movement. There's a process behind the scenes that leads to movement in your 3D. They have to think about you. They're looking at your shit. They're remembering things, all this certain stuff, and then boom, they contact you. But you don't even give that as an option because you're too fucking worried about what's in your 3D over and over and over again that you forget about what the fuck is going on behind the scenes. So stop doing that. You watch MasterChef. We'll use Shayna as cooking stage example. You watch MasterChef and you see the 3 people on the stage and you see the people that are competing in the contest. What you don't see are everything that goes on to create that production. The entire crew that cleans everything up, that sets everything up, that does everything, the production crew, the editing crew, the sound guys, all that shit. You don't see any of that. But all you do is watch the 1-hour show, like Shark Tank, right? You know, you get to see their 15-minute clip when they're on that fucking stage, pitching their fucking shit, right, to the sharks, which I was interviewed by Kevin Harrington, by the way. Anywho, you see that 15-minute clip of their pitch and then what they have to say, right? They get a deal or they don't get a deal, right? Now, I'm fucking hungry too, James, bitch. But what you don't see is that they weren't on that stage for 15 fucking minutes pitching their shit. They were on there for 4 fucking hours. 4 hours. And yet they had to cut it down because they have to prove financials and all that shit. So they were on that stage. They're on that stage. I met one of them. And she goes, we're on that stage for over 4 hours. Yeah, but you don't see that, do you? You don't see the entire production team, do you? No. So, what's your shit? What's your shit? Taylor, bitch, by the way, on the way back up from the break, I grabbed some pepperonis and I ate them on my way back to my computer. I ate them behind the scenes. See? Did you see that? Did you see that shit? No. You didn't see me eating pepperonis, did you? No. You know why? Because that was going on behind the scenes. Case in point. Case in goddamn fucking point. You don't know. So stop questioning everything. Stop questioning everything. Okay? Today, what is today? Today is Don't Question Monday. Anything. Anything. That's right. That's right, Shin. I was also peeing behind the scenes. Did you see that shit? No. See? A lot of things going on behind the scenes that you don't even know. Okay? So, get a fucking grip. Get a grip. Okay? Get a grip. It's no react Monday. Yeah, you can raid the fridge and no react Monday. Stop reacting. Stop reacting. KK, you're focused on being blocked everywhere for begging him back. First of all, you should not be begging. Have you not been paying attention? Who the fuck is going to beg somebody back? My self-respect would never allow for that. Ever. Ever. I'm not going to sit there and beg and plead for you to take me back. Never. That's desperate as fuck. And sorry, bruh. Baby. I don't need to beg. I don't need to plead. So you don't need to be begging him back. That's your problem. Don't beg him back because you're never going to get him back if you're going to beg him to be back. And even if you did, if it appears to work, they're only there because they feel sorry for your ass. And it still is never going to work. It's never going to work. Okay? So, what story do you tell yourself since he's blocked you for? I just said, literally, that if you're blocked, you're only blocked because, one, they want to be able to see your shit without you knowing they see your profile. Because all they have to do is unblock you, look at your profile, and then block you again. That's all they have to do. And you will have no idea that they looked at any of your shit. So get a grip. And knock the stupid shit off. Knock the stupid shit off. I know you already did it from before. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't give a fuck why you begged. Because clearly it didn't work. So that's your job. Okay? I gotta jet because I got video content to fucking record. Crazy Kurt, be careful. Oh no, never mind. I love you, bitch. Okay? Of course, I'll call you real quick, Betty. Listen, okay? I go live every day at 10 o'clock Pacific time. If you ever miss a live, I always put them on the tube of you, so you can always watch the replays. I turn off ads for 24 hours, so you can watch the replays completely ad-free. All right. Okay. Now, flipper. Fuck you. What flippers? Chris Curry talking shit. Take that shit to the WhatsApp community, bitch. If you are not a part of a WhatsApp community and you want to be inspired by other people, plus get advice in there and be a part of a fucking, family, join our WhatsApp community, okay? We're family in there. We got a baby in there, baby Ren, and we're all family in there. We all bullshit around. We have a good time. We talk manifestation, all those things. Plus, I kick your ass if you get out of fucking line. You know what I mean? Plus, we have happy hour every other week, at least every other week, but you do have to be a part of the WhatsApp community in order for you to join us on Zoom for that. Also, I manifested my boyfriend from no contact to living with me in only 4 weeks. She's literally more mature than most, So if you're interested in having me manifest your recipe for you, or you want to work with me one-on-one, all links are in the bio or description on YouTube. Okay, we have some upcoming masterclasses. Be sure to attend those because they're going to be fucking amazing, actually. And then we also have text coaching, which coaching should say it in the fucking name. I don't know what some people are expecting. It's called coaching. Yeah. Okay, so we have that. We've guided meditations, hypnosis audios, and we also have SP stories and SP songs, which is like the song you heard here, but SP related, and they're fire, and you can choose the genre. It's also made in your language as well, if that's what you prefer. But you have to, if you want a chance to get it now on the cheap, you got to get it now, because if not, the prices will go up today. All right. I love all of you. I love you, Just Wowie. I love each and every one of you besties, and I will see you all in the WhatsApp community or tomorrow. Bye.